Prince with Small Business News, and I'm here with Matt Bailey of SiteLogic Marketing. Matt, for small businesses out there who are just getting started with their website, with their business, what do they need to know? Give us the secrets.
What they need to know really starts before they even make the website. I find that a lot of times a small business will retain a firm to build a website, and they give sort of an idea of what they want in the website, but they really aren't in control of the whole process. And so what ends up happening is an artist will design a pretty picture, they'll design the navigation, and unfortunately it doesn't really reflect what the business is about. And so I find that my first piece of advice to a small business owner is to figure out what you want to communicate in your website and make sure that every page on your website communicates that goal. So the first thing is understand, what goal do you have for the website? What do you as the business owner want to accomplish with the website? The second goal is, what do you want people to do when they get there? And when you have those two goals defined, then it's very easy to figure out how can you order information, how can you order the website so that people can easily find the goal that you have and that it satisfies the business goals that are important to making you money.
Very good. We did a story a while back talking about business plans and how even if it's not necessary for, because a lot of times financial institutions require a business plan in order to get a loan or something like that, but even if you don't need that, a business plan is important to lay out your goals and what your plans for the future, things like that. So it is very important.
Oh, absolutely. And it's very similar with your website. What do you want to accomplish? How are you going to do that? What type of information are you going to provide on the website that provides a compelling reason why someone should do business with you? What makes you different than everybody else? And what needs are you going to fulfill? It's really no different than being a salesperson, and really your website is going to be the best salesperson for your new business because it's going to touch more people than you ever will. And so planning that and thinking about that, and really what I tell people is find websites that you think are very effective into leading people into making a decision and either filling out a contact form, purchasing a product, something that drives people towards a decision, and use those in your development of your site.
Another thing that is sort of a big topic with small business websites that provide not only services but products, in order to get them to make an action, a lot of times they have to go through so many different steps in order to get to that primary action. And that makes it hard and confusing for the customer. So what are some tips to make it quick and easy?
First tip is test your website before it goes live. Work that into your contract with your web development company that it needs to be tested before it goes live. And testing doesn't have to be expensive. Testing is as easy as getting your mom to use your website. I call it the mom test because if your mom can't figure out how to use your website, guess what? Not a whole lot of other people are, and you have to build it for a non-technical savvy audience, especially if you're not selling to a technical savvy audience. So that's the first thing. Get someone to use your website who's not familiar with your company, not familiar with your business, and who didn't build your website. I find a lot of development companies will do their own testing, but it's the artist who developed the site is testing it, and they're not going to see the things that people need. So the first thing is just get some independent third party, your mom, to look at the site and use it. And if they can't find out, someone who is going to be brutally honest with you that I can't figure out where I'm supposed to go, what I'm supposed to do, I can't even figure out what this website is about. You want someone who's going to be brutally honest that's going to let you know what's going on.
All right, very good, Matt Bailey. Thanks so much. Reporting for Small Business News, I'm Abby Prince.